Good morning. Today I did the straw at 7:05 a.m. Today is February 5th, 2025. I use the tarot of the Celtic Fairies, and this is a lot of 7-5 type of energy. So somebody getting lucky and someone being injured. So it's just not really all that pretty in a way, but in the end, there's a very hopeful message. This is a Decan walk, and how I go about it is using the Golden Dawn system. I am using tarot, numerology, and astrology as a system combined. This is ancient and Egyptian, and you're welcome to look up how to go about it. I will be teaching a course on this, and my first offering will be the beta, and it will be free. This is the tarot of the Celtic Fairies. And today is Mercury Day. The beads of the day are blue lace agate, smoky quartz for your inner wisdom, emerald for a sharpened mind, rose quartz just for kind of, again, healing that darker energy that we're all kind of feeling, and jasper for just general maintenance of energy. Also, an obsidian to absorb the darkness that we all feel at this time. What do we have today? Well, both of these are major arcanas. And when you get major arcanas in a reading, know that largely your reading is going to focus around that as a whole. And the minor arcanas are not quite as meaningful. They assist in understanding. And all major arcanas have 3 or more cards involved in the minor. So what do we have today? We have the Magician, which interestingly, is all about Mercury, our planet of the day, which is going to relate to Gemini, Virgo, and Aquarius. And then we get the Fool, which is going to be our Uranus energy, but also our Aquarian energy, where Pluto, has recently gone into Aquarius, where we are seeing a massive transformation in social structures. What do we have? How is this about? What is this all about? Well, this Magician is telling us today that be aware. It's about your spiritual growth now. The collective thinking will now expand. We must be innovative and practical in how we go forward, using our intellect and intuition to negotiate and navigate our way forward. We are in a time of extreme harshness. And this energy will create and manifest wisdom in many. So how we will go forward will bring us to some new ways of thinking. Personal and collective will be upgraded as the stars and planets are urging us right now to be adaptable in our thinking. We are not our thoughts, as what is in the airways is generally rather mysterious if you spend any time at all thinking on this subject. So, to better understand ourselves for the good and for the good of our collective body, we have become under attack. And as a result, we're in a need to redefine our values. We didn't get here overnight. This took a long time for this slow heating process to take place. We must let go of our outdated habits and embrace a progressive approach to our resources. And I'm already well on this area. Our habits will make a huge difference for us. We're going to need to have a variety of income streams likely in the future in order to remain okay. We will redefine what control is, and it will be important that you work on your self-worth. We need to be resilient and frugal with a certain amount of adaptability during this time of adjustment. Many will be rewarded if they have green and humanitarian ideas and causes. We are in history on many levels. There will be empowerment through change. Change is pushing us to confront our fears. How we got here was through putting assets on paper and assigning them to a small group of people. And it will take innovative approaches and our collective self-worth to re-examine what all of this is and why it is the way it is. Many addicted to doom and gloom cycles, wanting change, but not being willing to change themselves and asking for this change to be a bloodbath on the exterior sense. Fearful humans lack proper spiritual growth and understanding. And right now we have a lot of humans that have not embraced spiritual growth. They want to bypass through a process of accepting the blood of Jesus without the morality. And this historically has led to conflict over and over again. The Gnostics were the spiritualists and the Christians were the bypassing. The fool is Uranus, Aquarius, and it is currently in our second house in Taurus, where it's lighting up income issues. So I'm asking you to expect the unexpected. Sudden and unexpected change is now here. Those in charge want to control with the high-fisted hand of fear. And we've seen something about this. And this is now hitting us in our collective need to do the shadow work. We are unable to be perfect. It is not possible. And how we condemn ourselves over imaginary crimes needs to be made aware. By design, as children, we believe ourselves responsible for what goes on in the home, and we absorb and take responsibility for that. And as a result, many of us in that space trying to take responsibility pay a price. And others scapegoat. And it's a process that we've been in. And slowly but surely, this has gotten to a level that is no longer a functional system. And now we are in panic. And currently we are witnessing a panic at the very top that is leaving all of us feeling like, are they going to take everything that is not nailed down? And quite frankly, if they did, what would be the worst thing that happens to us? That we have to remake our system? That it's not functional as it is because it's being handled by so few people in such unfair and imbalanced ways that it isn't functional anyway? This is asking us to let go of the rigid. And together, through collaboration and growth, that we will, with proper intentions, let go of this narrative. We have the ability to recreate at this time, a more authentic and balanced way forward. Authenticity becoming the currency of what's coming. As we approach 2025 through 2028, it will be all about exposing those in power. We will demand equity with access to proper resources, as we should. This is a social movement now in momentum, challenging outdated systems. Policy and clashes, particularly our privacy, is now on the table for us. We will likely have some real issues with AI and particularly, again, climate change. Expect technological disruptions. And by 2029 to 2035, we will see our systems in a rebuilding mode in every way. With proper redistribution of wealth after 2036, we are well into a resolution and new foundation with evolved power dynamics. There's much to be hopeful for our future and for our grandchildren's future, because likely a lot of us won't be here. I don't know if I'll be here in 2036 or not. But even if I'm not, I want my grandchildren to have hope. So we must collectively grow up and take steps that are wise and connected to navigate resources in a more sustainable way. We're here because of parasitic greed. I thank you so much for joining me here. Please like, share, and subscribe. I humbly ask you to leave comments and again to subscribe to my channel so I can grow and I can continue to bring these bites of wisdom daily. And thank you so much for being here with me today.